Hi again, and welcome back to another episode of Karen's, Kevin's, and their crazy, maniac-y, public freak-out shenanigans stupidity. I don't know, I'm just saying a bunch of random words that might make sense to some people. Anyway, welcome back to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, the Australian idiot, that's me. Let's get into the clips. Here we're in a bar where this guy decides to make an attempt to pick a girl up whilst at the bar, asking if she wants them to buy a drink at all. And she responds with, yeah, get me a shot and be back in 3 minutes or you're done. He wasn't exactly happy with her response, and so it implodes in a bit of an argument.
I was trying to be nice.
I get that, but you came up to us saying if we wanted the drink, so that's why I thought that.
Okay,
but I would have never have asked a man to pay if you didn't come up and offer it. But you offered it.
Yeah, but you're like,
so that's why I thought that.
You're being entitled about it. Whatever. You're being entitled about it. You're like,
I'm
you
not.
got 3 minutes to buy me a shot, then I give you my number. It's like
I'm not though. You came up to me and said, do you want a shot? And I said, yeah, we want one.
You can be a Karen about it, and I can get my voice louder too.
So don't offer it.
Use it.
Okay.
Alright.
Good luck being successful in your life.
I am.
Don't come up to me again.
Don't come up to me.
You came up to me. Goodbye. Keep that shit recorded, because that shit's psychotic.
Was that response from her necessary in any way, shape, or form? No, probably not. But at the same note, if you're trying to pick random people up at a bar, you should expect that you're going to get some wacky responses from people. It's just how it is. And then imploding into an argument like this because you got a response that you did not like is just stupid. There's a thing called just move on. If you don't like their response, you're clearly not going to click with them. What's the point getting into a further argument about this? Seriously, just move on, go and try and pick up someone else. You're at a bar, people are having alcohol, they're going to say a bit silly things, and well, that's just what it is. There's no need to get in a huge argument saying how entitled she is for doing her response, yada yada, it's just stupid. This next clip is probably the most wild sense of entitlement I've ever seen. We have an old lady who is sitting on the train, and another person, the person behind the camera, chose to sit down on the seat across from her. The old lady doesn't like that because she wants to put her feet up later, so you know what she does? She starts leaning her feet on top of the person behind the camera.
She just is.
That's why
She's creating a fuss.
people can sit anywhere they want.
Right. She's pretty crazy. I'm not
You were actually harassing me. You were touching me without my consent. Do you realize that?
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
And this is up until I decided to sit here. Your feet were in your space. Please, thank you.
I think you should stop the train for her.
You decided to move your feet and touch me. Get your feet off of me. How dare you? You're 75? You should be ashamed of yourself. You were acting like a child.
Who's the child?
You!
You're the child. You have the whole train to sit on, but you want to sit with me?
These are empty seats. There's plenty of space. You did not decide to do this until I sat here. You were the one causing the issue. You decided that you were all high and mighty. You got to sit in your high pedestal. And when I decided to come sit here, you decided to cause the problem. And you were still touching me.
If you continue to sit there, I will. You'll be fine. Look at all the seats right there.
No, I'm not going to move because this is ridiculous. You are the one who was harassing me. You were touching me without my consent. You're touching me. Get the off of me. You're getting your shoes off. Stop it.
Fine.
No. How about that, bitch? What's the issue? Your feet are still right there. If I have my feet here, they're in my space. You're taking up the entire area. This does not belong to you. That seat you paid for does. Not right here. This is where I paid for so I can sit.
We're done. You're fine. Enjoy the ride.
Thank you. You too.
When I put my feet up, I'm going to put them up.
No, you're not.
It's okay.
And I hope he's got a cop on the train.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Thrown out the window. I'm sorry that this is happening. I'm not that sorry. She's fine now. She's calmed down.
No, I'm still not okay. I'm just trying to have an anxiety attack.
I just...
Please.
separate, that's all. It's all good.
I'm gonna put my feet up eventually. She's not gonna like it if she doesn't move, but right now we're fine.
No, because she wants to put her feet on me.
There's even seats up there to put your feet up.
Look, I'm sorry, but after the first few times of telling her not to do that, if she goes to put your foot in there again, I would personally just go on her, grab it, and twist it. Like, I'm sorry. To a certain degree, this just becomes assault, and, you know, you have a right to self-defense. And the court would probably see that as a somewhat reasonable thing. She was continuously putting her feet onto you repeatedly for no good reason, just because she's an angry old lady, and your response is just to twist her foot a little bit. That would cause enough pain to cause her to get very upset and probably either have this solution be ended or whatever. It's insane to see this entire mess. It's like, if you really are that desperate to put your feet up and there are supposedly other seats around, go move to that seat. Don't need to be an entitled old when it comes down to this, because that's just completely stupid. What's even funny, if you try doing this shit in like trains down here in Australia, because it's one of the key rules that you shouldn't be putting your feet up on opposite chairs. Like 9 times out of 10, they don't ever enforce this rule. But when it comes down to a situation like this, they probably would actually enforce that rule and probably kick you off the train at the next stop because, you know, you're just being an overall nuisance. Here we got an absurd thing. So these guys have pulled over to the side of the road, to the shoulder of the road, which looks to be more of a Highway S-style road, for one reason or another. And another person who seems to be very intoxicated stops in the middle of the road to complain about the person who pulled off to the side of the road about them blocking traffic. Yeah, that sounds about right.
She stopped. She's in the middle of the road holding up all these people, and we're pulled over on the shoulder. She's drunk and she's yelling at us with all these cars parked. Like, and she's trying to tell us that we're obstructing it.
I wasn't the one who called that. Literally, your car does not work. Nobody wants to acknowledge that.
Obviously, the car doesn't work.
Beginning and end of it. My car works. You guys are actually dickheads. Beginning and end of it. I don't care what you do. You're about to get towed.
We're not getting towed. We're getting the tire fixed because she got. You shouldn't drive. Oh my gosh.
Person turn their car off, or they just don't have their lights on in any general reason. Like, look at that massive line. That was absolutely amazing. Apparently the OP did call the cops on them, and by the time the cops showed up, the other person was long gone. Hopefully he gave the cops a license plate of the car or something along those lines, so they can at least attempt to follow up on this, because, you know, she clearly looked a bit intoxicated, to say the least. Unfortunately, there's not going to be much they can do about that fact if they get to her several days later, because they can't prove that anymore. But still, what a weird thing to do. In this next clip, we got an angry Karen that hasn't had their daily dose of nicotine.
I'm sorry, no, you can't.
I'm sick of it! I'm just sick of it!
Whoa. No, just calm down now, calm down. All I want to say is you just need to...
Mate, please. I will throw what I want. I tell you what. Give me a packet of patches. I might as well have them. Because when I come here, I don't get what I bloody ass for them all. You might as well give me a packet of bloody patches. I'm sick of it. I'm not having it. Don't laugh at me, mate. I'll fucking have ya.
Oh, no.
Go on, get him.
Manager.
Get him now. I'm coming.
Oh, no.
It's funny just to watch how maddening she gets. Just like, she starts off a little calm, then she starts going way off, and then she calms down a little bit, and then just starts absolutely losing her mind in just a matter of mere moments. Good God. Here you have a Karen at Planet Fitness who's upset that someone is taking a little while on the machine that they're using because they're doing multiple sets, and when they don't go for a rest they decide to get a staff member involved even though there's multiple other machine. I'm genuinely confused.
Hey Karen.
But if you don't follow along, we just ask you to get out of the way.
Okay, I would like to start my circuit training.
Sadly, I'm still here. That's the thing. It's not like I'm just over here sitting here not doing anything and I'm taking up the machine. I'm over here working out. I can pause and take a longer break if I need to. I come in here all the time. I've never had any issue with nobody except for you, Miss Karen. And I go to all Planet Fitnesses, the ones around Pflugerville here. I hit all of them. But my thing is you're sitting there specifically waiting for this machine. And there are 2 other machines that do the same thing. But I'm not over here harassing you, though. You coming over here by me. That's the whole thing. See, you're not taking accountability for actions. Like I said, I come in here all the time, no issues. And if I see somebody using the machine, I either go get on another one or I wait.
Sorry, I'd like to follow.
No, well, you need to stop trying to harass people. How about that? Because you're not entitled just because it's your first day. I have one more set, but see, she didn't ask that. What happened was I was taking a break and she was trying to rush me off the machine.
4 red lights.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I got one more set to do.
You're gonna have to do
But you might want to get up out people's face though. How about that? Can I do my last set? That's all I need to do. Like I said, I don't come in here and cause no issues with nobody, and I've been part of Planet Fitness for years. So this right here is the first time somebody ever tried to roll up on me.
I think they're scared to tell you anything possible.
No, ain't nobody scared to tell me nothing. You just being messy now.
No, I'm not.
And it ain't gonna work over here. It ain't gonna work over here. Well, you could have used another machine.
I'm following the rules.
Because like I said, you seen her get in my face, I'm over here.
You're
I
gonna
hear
have to be more forceful with the rules.
whatever. No, you just ain't getting your way today. How about that?
That's not it. I'm following the rules.
Whatever. But like I said, sir, I'm over here on the machine. She over here starting stuff.
I understand. Now, so if you can finish your set.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do.
Going forward, if you want to use 30-minute circuit, please make sure you follow along.
So if I come tomorrow and she does the same thing, are you gonna make me wait?
You can't rush the person off the machine, ma'am. That's the whole point.
Read the rules.
I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I was on the machine first. I'm not moving because you want to rush.
It sounds like you're in most confidence, man.
Because you're trying to rush. All I want to do is do my last set, and that's it. Man, you're not. Whatever. There. Who was there?
You need to be removed.
No, you being racist, ma'am. Go ahead on with all that.
God.
Yes, you are.
Chinese,
there.
black, white,
Whatever. You're over here in my face. You're in my face. Sir, but like I said.
Because this is a point.
Exactly.
But the problem is we're getting into confrontation.
I'm not. Am I trying to follow?
You're over here in my face.
You guys are both.
Am I following the rules?
You're following the rules now.
How many sets does she get to do?
The thing is, we don't need to be getting in other people's faces. I understand the frustration. I totally do.
So the person who's in the right trying to follow the rules needs to push
If
aside?
you're going to get in another member's face, it's starting to get in a little bit in the wrong.
It's in the wrong because you're not handling the situation.
Wow, he's not handling the situation.
Explain the rules to her, right?
And I'm listening.
And I told her she can finish her set. She can finish it.
I'm genuinely confused. I'm sorry, what's the problem here? She was taking too long on the machines to do her sets, even though there's multiple other I'm genuinely confused here on what in the world's actually happening or why this person's upset at this person in the first place. Oh, she's breaking the rules. What rules? You're not allowed to take you're not allowed to do long sets on a machine. You have to be quick on them. You have to be rushed off them the moment someone else wants to use those machines. Like, I'm sorry, lady, don't you have multiple other sets that you would be doing in this session as well? Why wouldn't you go do one of those sets before you go do this? Yeah, I know, some people like to do their sets in the same particular order every single time, but unfortunately, when you're using a gym that other people use, there might be cases where the machine you want to use is currently in use by someone else, so you're going to have to skip that one for the time being and come back to it later. It's not that hard. In fact, you've probably wasted far more time getting in this kefissel hustle fit for no reason and ultimately didn't even get your way. Like, that was so dumb. In this clip, we got a Karen who's climbing over their neighbor's fence in order to cut down one of their plants, and when they confront them for trespassing into their house, they kind of lose their shine.
Understand that, but you're trespassing? You're threatening me with a weapon, climbing a wall. Yeah, I have you.
Anybody.
I have you on camera, and I have you.
I'm not threatening you. I'm gonna go over and cut that.
Is this your plant? Is this your property? No, it's not. It would be against the law for you to climb that wall and to cut these plants.
I'm gonna cut it down if I have to blow up the goddamn place.
Okay, now you're threatening to blow up the goddamn place? I'm calling the Diane.
You goddamn bastard son of a bitch.
You too, Diane. Have a good day. I'm gonna send this to the city and send this to the police department. Have a good evening.
Good.
Good. Have a good night. I'm gonna have my camera set so if anything happens, I'll know exactly who did it.
I'm gonna get a hold of that god. I can't get a hold of Entourage. They
You know
won't
what?
answer their phone.
Diane, all you had to do was ask me for their number. I would have given it to you.
Then give me another number.
Okay,
I've
I
been
will.
calling a number
But
and
what
they won't
incentive
answer.
do I have to give it to you now that you've treated me like this? I have no incentive to give you any positive politeness at all, do I? You were nothing but rude and belligerent. Have a good day, ma'am.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Miss Chaos Incarnate over there, just absolutely livid, psychotic madman. I don't know, I got, like, how does this person just exist like that? It's like, oh my god, this plant that's just sticking over the fence on their side, I've got to go cut it down right now. If I can't do it, I'll blow their house up. Screw it, I'm going to burn the world to the ground. I'm going to burn everything down because I am that type of person. I don't know. She just seems a bit off her meds. Ain't gonna. Here we have one of the most interesting ways to quit a job.
Oh, man! Oh! Hey. Oh, fuck! Yeah. I already told you I quit. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Before I trespass.
Oh, man!
Before I trespass. Scoop forward.
Oh, man! Yeah! You have a overnight!
Hey, you ain't gonna keep disrespecting her like that. You go ahead on with that shit.
Touch me! Touch me till you go to jail.
I tell you what, you ain't gonna keep disrespecting her like that. I bet you
Touch me
that.
till you go to jail.
You're an idiot.
Touch me till you go to jail. Touch me till you go to jail. Don't touch me. Bye.
Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot?
Obviously, there's a lot more that happened, at least prior to this clip or things on those lines, because no one gets to this type of state for nothing, really. So it just comes to a question: was this all like what was? Like, how did we get here in the first place? As well as a more interesting thing of note is it looks like she has her phone out trying to record this entire incident herself as she's quitting, which, I don't know, it makes me a little bit more concerned about her reasons for quitting, whether that be because she genuinely has a terrible boss that abused people in the workplace and that's why she's recording, or she's trying to have some form of booyah moment on TikTok or something along those lines, and that's why she's recording. It's like saying, yeah, I stick it to the man by quitting on the spot and screaming and shouting in front of all the customers. That's going to get me a lot of clicks. So there is a few concerns here, but ultimately this is how it's gone. Karen is walking her two dogs throughout the neighborhood, but decides to not have leashes for either of them, which is a problem in and of itself. Anyway, one of the other neighbors decides to let her know that, hey, you know, according to California law, that's illegal. Could you, like, get leashes and put them on them? And it seems to escalate quite quickly from there in a very weird manner. Here's a clip.
There is actually a California leash law. Let me educate you.
You should go back to.
Oh wow! I'll put this on my platform.
I'll put this on my TikTok.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. I'm just
we
being.
Have TikTok too.
I don't want your dog to get hurt.
This is the woman who called me a bitch when she moved into our neighborhood.
You're not putting your dog on leash.
A few weeks ago, she moved into our neighborhood,
You're
and
not
now
putting
she's
on
the most
leash.
hated woman on our block.
And then you're breaking California law.
Everybody hates you now.
You're breaking the
and
California
law.
law.
And
you're a racist.
For being outside my house.
Stop being Karen.
And
I'm just educating
you're an Asian Karen.
And
you look like one.
I'm just
you look
educating
like
you.
You look like one.
I'm just
educate me.
Yes, it's free education. Thank you. You're welcome.
You are going on whatever you put me on, lady.
Yeah, you told me. Tell me to go back to.
What did you tell me the last time I was here? Go back to your country.
No, I'm
you told me.
asking you nicely.
You know what she said the last time she met me? She said, bitch, go back to your country. So do I have to look Asian to be told, go back to my country?
You're breaking
I'm recording you too, lady.
So this is what happened.
Did you say something to Jennifer too?
This is something.
Did you say something to Jennifer behind you?
That
did you?
You should put your dog on leash. Because you're breaking the California law for.
You're so unpopular.
You're breaking the California law for.
We don't want you on this block.
On the leash.
We don't want you on this block.
You're actually breaking California law for not putting dog here on leash.
There's a police station up the top of the road. Go up and do what you want to do.
I will come. I will send this video.
Oh my God! You're going to break my camera. You're so ugly.
I'm not. I'm asking you nicely
But you are
You
being
don't know
a
how
Karen.
to ask anything nicely because you call me
Okay.
a PITCH.
I'm done.
And
I
until
have-
you apologize,
You are-
we won't start again.
You are breaking California
Apologize for
law for
calling
not
me
putting your
a bitch.
dog on leash.
Apologize, I said. Do you understand English?
I am
Do you-
educating
do you understand
that you're
English?
breaking
Do you
California
understand
law,
English?
the leash law.
Do you understand English?
Okay, I'm done
Do
with
you?
you.
Do you understand
And
English?
I will formally. Do you listen?
Do you? Yeah, right in
Okay.
there.
What's
Do you
your last
understand
name?
English?
What's your last name?
Wong Kong Hai.
Okay, you're being a racist. This is going on.
Yeah, this is going on
I'm-
my TikTok.
I am
She told me to
I
go
will
back to my
file a
country
formal
and eat
complaint.
potatoes the last time I met her.
Oh.
So she's a racist and she calls people bitch.
First things first, even if what you said was true, that she was racist towards you previously, doesn't mean that you should be racist towards her. Two wrongs don't make a right. Just because someone shot you doesn't mean you shoot them. It's like, what? It just seems backwards, like, oh, man, they were assholes to me, so I deserve to be an asshole back and be even worse. But the likelihood of that being true is very... I don't think so. Doesn't seem to be the case, especially considering with how the person behind the camera is approaching the situation versus how she's approaching the situation. She's been far more aggressive about racism and far more liberal and just being more anger about it, whilst our other friend who's behind this camera that we're watching from is a lot calmer when it comes down to it. And you could say, oh yeah, it's because she's recording it. Yeah, but so is the other person. So it's like one of those things where you choose who you want to believe here. Either way, it's kind of ridiculous. If you're going to walk around with your dogs, have them on a leash. A, because you never know when you're going to encounter someone else walking their dogs. And as I've said in a clip a long while in the past, there's people who walk around with their dogs here without leashes. And it almost ended up in our dog, when we were walking it, get into a fight with their dogs, and pretty much the only way we had to attempt to stop that is to stand over the top of our dog in between their dogs, which didn't work out that well. And you know where those type of things go when it's a dog decides to start attacking another dog. Here as we watch, this guy's casually blocking the road or just sitting in the middle of the road in his big ass truck because he can. When he gets confronted by multiple other people, he claims that he's a union worker, which isn't really helpful in this situation, considering that because he's choosing just to stay in the middle of the road, there is a long truck behind him that is kind of partway in the previous street, so, you know, might cause an accident, yet he's still refusing to move.
If you don't move this vehicle out of the way so I can unload my materials, just because you're a union doesn't mean you can stop and block traffic. I will call the police that you're impeding traffic. You're going to cause an accident. He's out in the road. He's stuck in the road because you won't move.
Okay, it's not that I won't move.
Move.
Okay.
You're not moving. Then what are you doing? We've asked you to move.
No.
They've asked you to move. He's recording.
No.
They're watching.
Okay, you did not ask me to move.
I asked you
okay.
to move.
Okay.
Yes, I did. On the other side of
Okay.
your truck, I said,
When-
be gone. I know what you're going to do.
Okay, so
Why
when I
don't
came
you
up
pull
here-
up so he doesn't get out of the goddamn road?
You know what? I am going to pull up, but you know what? It's not that I'm not willing to pull up or leave. Because I am. I just don't like the way you talk to me.
I didn't talk to you in any way.
You really
I did not.
Come on.
You
come
said
on.
they talked to you in a way.
He started it, and then
yes,
you jumped
so
on
you
the
were already
bandwagon.
fired up when I came down here, and you had a tone in your voice,
No,
and I will
did
not be bullied by you.
I'm not trying
and
to
you're
bully
still
nobody.
blocking traffic.
I'm not trying to bully
You're not
nobody.
bullying us now, but you'll be bullying us soon enough.
That's not necessarily true.
Yes, it is
That's not
necessarily true. It's what you do.
See,
so kindly look. I'm just videoing this, and I'm going to get your license plate, and I'm going to tell the cops you're blocking traffic for no reason.
That's fine.
So when I'm done here, I'm going to the borough.
You can.
Showing them.
You know what? I tell you what. I'll call the cops for you. Okay? How about that? You want me to do that for you?
No, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it.
Okay, because I know them down there too. So
Good.
it's not a big
Okay,
deal.
it's all good.
Okay, I know the mayor. You know, so it doesn't matter.
I know you know everybody because you vote for them all.
Okay, you know what? It
You
doesn't
vote for them
matter.
all. That's why
See, all I'm
you're
saying
behind
is-
them and you're backing them.
All I'm saying is, all you had
to prove your point.
All he had to do was say, "I have a truck coming. Can you please move up a little bit?" I would have gone. I would have.
So what did he do that made you not do that? Because I wasn't here. What did he do that made you not do that?
You were standing right there talking.
No,
to me.
I did not hear a word he said
the
to you.
cockiness of it all is crazy. Just because I said I'm union, you and him caught an attitude because I said I was union.
No. No, I called an attitude because I came down here and saw your attitude blocking the road from my work getting done. Now you're out in the road, like I show.
Okay, it's fine.
You're out in the road, so you're basically saying you can do whatever you want.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Why don't you pull the hell up so he can unload his guy?
Talking to me. Don't be
pull
talking
up.
at me. You.
Pull up.
You.
Pull up. So I can get that truck out of the goddamn street.
I'm gonna pull up.
Yes, you're gonna pull up. You're blocking traffic. You're going to cause an accident. Pull up.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Pull up. It's all you had to do in the first place, jackass.
Don't you gotta love, thank you, have a nice day, as he leaves, like, what a condescending asshole over there. Like, oh my god, like, holy crap, man. Like, all you need to do is one thing, get out of the middle of the road. Go off to, like, just move out of the way. Stop sitting there doing nothing. Like you don't look good. Stop sitting there trying to act pretty, because you ain't. Just get out of the way, let the trucks do what the trucks need to do, and then do whatever in the world you were attempting to do there, which by all means is really ridiculous and really stupid. Because, you know, there could have been an accident that could have happened. Like, genuinely, someone who might not have been paying enough attention to the road to not realize that the truck's currently not moving and is sticking part way out into the previous street that they were on. And it's like, oh, that's still in the street. He's not moving. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans to get around him, or I might end up in a car crash. It's just unnecessary safety problems that we don't really need to deal with. You could just simply get out of the person's way and move on with your day, not whatever in the world this was. In this next clip, we got a Karen who I believe, based upon the comments I've read of this one, loses it and has a massive meltdown over what she presumes to be a stolen car park spot. Yeah, that's right.
E a outra não deixou, mas entretanto já saiu um carro e ela não quer estacionar. Mano, isto é absolute skins o que eu estou a apanhar aqui na câmera.
I don't even know what to say about that. That's just like such an adverse reaction for what seems like something so minuscule. Oh no, the car park that you like using is taken by someone else at this point in time. Let's have a massive meltdown over it? Does that just make no sense to you guys as well, or am I an idiot here who's misinterpreted this entire situation? Either way, it's just like, I'm just so confused on why you would have such a reaction like this, especially in public with a bunch of other people around. Maybe you're playing it up in public because more people will pay attention to you. Maybe that's the case here. I don't know. That was just insane to think about, to watch, you know? Here we got a Karen who just like causing conflict with their fellow neighbors.
Who? Me? Come on, me?
Yeah, Reds.
First of all, I don't live, that's my mother. And you disrespect my mother.
I didn't disrespect you.
Yes, you did. You disrespect my mother.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't mean to.
Yes, you did. You didn't mean to, but you did. So I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong if I wild out, right?
All right, well, you know what?
I'll be wrong if I wild out, though,
right?
right?
A woman.
Oh, you being funny. You being funny. And where your son at? Tell him I want to see him. Where your son at?
If I was you, little boy.
I'm not little first and foremost.
No,
I'm not little first and
don't
foremost.
Use your college education. Take your
ass and get away from me.
Okay, you sound very country, but I'm very educated. But let me tell you something. Don't come around here again, ever. Don't come around here, ever.
Don't tell me what to do.
I told you.
Everybody here's my friends.
I told you. You. Tell me yourself. I ain't got nothing.
The only place
nothing.
I didn't know you.
Don't disrespect. I don't live here. That's why I don't live here. My mother live here though. That's my mother. That's my mother.
Cool.
Don't come around here again. I swear to God, I will have something for you and whoever you know. Don't come around here.
Okay.
Don't come around here.
Okay.
I'm letting you know now, lady.
All right.
It's a warning.
Okay.
Little crazy. You need some help. Lady, you need some help. You need some help. Don't disrespect my mother again. I'm letting you know. Don't let me know. If I catch you back around here, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. Don't let me know. And put some drawers on, bro. Put some drawers on, you stanky fuck. What's wrong with you? Don't come back here around again. I'm not playing with you, yo. Real
Get the away from me, little boy.
Who you talking to?
I want.
Who you talking to?
You.
Who you talking to?
You.
Who you talking to? Like I said, don't come around here again. You talking about smack the at you? Who you know? You talking about? Don't come around here again.
Can you close your mouth?
You heard what I said. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. Stop playing with me. You heard what I said. You heard what I said.
Everybody, see him?
Little humpback, well having ass lady. You heard what I said.
See the
Don't disrespect my girl. They don't care about you, bro. You ever care about them? Look at that like one of those dog babies from Walmart. Stop playing with me, yo. Stop playing with me. Stop. Look at this, y'all. Got no shoes on, walking with them dance. No shoes on. But she won't come and disrespect my mother. That's cool. But let me tell you something. I'm not in to play with. I'm not in to play with, man.
Get away from me.
Nah, you came to my area. You disrespect.
You're following me. This is not your area. Number one.
What? You came to my area. I don't talk like you, obviously. So keep on walking. If I catch you back again, if I catch you back here again, it's gonna be an issue. Just let you know. I'm not playing with y'all. Do all that shit. F you too. F you talking about? F you too. F you too. With them little ass fingers. F you too.
That, babes.
F you too.
You little.
What the? F Lady, if I catch you around here again, I promise you, yo. I got something for you. If I catch you around here again, I promise you, yo. I promise you, yo. Disrespect my mother again, I promise you, yo.
I guarantee you in 2 hours, we'll knock on your door.
Who gonna knock on who door? I'm ready. I'm ready. You talking about? I'm ready. You bring your son, boy, and you know I would slap the all of them. What's up? You don't know me, lady. You better go ahead, keep walking with your dirty feet. Go ahead. And don't disrespect my mother again. I'm gonna slap the you and who you know. You talking about? Get out my block, though. You talking about?
Far out. Just imagining people who act like this is just absolutely crazy, and the fact that you have one who's like this in your neighborhood is just wild. It's just like, first they start attacking your mother, and then you decide to defend them, and then she starts going off at you, and then you just have to keep just going on. I mean, you could probably have stopped at any time, possibly, but I'm surprised you're recording this, so you kind of want that funny clip for the internet. But still, people being like this is absolutely wild. You have a guy who's unhappy with how his coffee was made, whether it be because the person put the order in incorrectly or whether he ordered something different to what he actually wanted, and when he won't get a refund for it, he decides to steal what's in the tip jar.
By myself.
I understand. I used to work by myself too. You're not the only one who used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. So, to get this straight, you're not going to remake my coffee, right?
The coffee's done here like you asking me.
That's not how
you
I
asking me like.
And even she heard me wrong and she refuses to make my coffee.
No, I don't.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my refund right here. Thank you.
Stop.
Thank you.
Give me my money back.
Oh, no.
Give my money back.
Then give me my money back.
You sold my tip.
And, okay. I did.
Sorry, you sold my tip?
I sure did. Because she won't give me my refund, so I got my refund. Let me actually make sure to see if this is all my refund. But she might owe me one, but there's $1. You didn't even make that much tip.
I hope you record.
I do. And I'm going to record it.
You stole my tip.
I did. And
Let
she
me
stole
see.
my money.
No, I don't
You
steal
see
your
this?
money. I made your coffee like you
You see
asking
this?
me.
I didn't make it. Not at all.
Okay.
So the moment someone slightly stuffs up your order, the first thing you think about doing is just going straight for the refund. Not just like trying to have the issue resolved, because that will most likely work out better for everyone in the long run. Instead, you're just going straight for the refund. She's pointing out that this is exactly what you ordered. She made the coffee the exact way that you said, and if you said something different and the order was input wrong, then you gotta just explain that properly. Just let her like, hey, I'm sorry, it was meant to actually be this order. Either I didn't say it right or you misheard me. Either way, would I be able to get it fixed for this one instead? Like, there's easier ways of handling this. And then take the audacity of just stealing everything in the tip jar is just beyond me. Like, here we go to Karen trying to cut in line at Target, and when she gets called out for it, she has a very interesting reaction to it.
This Karen tried to cut my client in line at Target.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I want
and
the
back
police
up.
right here now.
And back up. And this is all on video. Exactly, because you thought you were going to get in front of me. Exactly. Just get your shit and get out of here. Who are you talking to?
You.
You're not talking to me.
I am trying to make a return here.
And that's exactly what I'm doing. So why you think you're so entitled? You thought you were going to come and stand in front of me and then I correct you about what you did. You thought you were going to come and get in my face. We're not doing that today. You did get in my face. And I got it on video. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I was here first. I came the correct way, like all customers should. She jumped. I'm not talking to you. She jumped in front of me. And this young lady knows she came from this way. And then she said, well, I have a return. Ma'am, I'm already standing right here.
Just get it over with.
Right. Wait, you made a big deal about it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Now stop playing with me. For real.
I can take over here.
Last warning, lady.
Really good.
Last warning.
Refund $31.59.
Okay. Do you need my card?
Do you want it back on your debit card?
You can give it to me in cash.
Cash?
Yeah.
We're done. Can you reset that one? The one, yeah, I put this in.
You got the right one today. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Now this is proper customer service. These guys decide to not get involved in the fight. This guy's like, okay, cool. Do you want to come over to this way and I'll serve you over here, a fair bit away from this other person, and just successfully just diffuses the entire issue here. They understand, yep, this person clearly did something wrong. The easiest way to deal with this is just to serve her a little bit down that way, and we'll all be good. Everyone gets their stuff done quicker, and there's no more concern. I gotta love that sometimes. Here we go to Karen, who was supposed to have left the hotel 5:30 the previous afternoon. She decided not to and stayed overnight, and when she gets called out in the morning by the manager of the hotel, she tries to say that she brought this reservation on her phone. When the manager asks for the confirmation number, since it's not in their system, the Karen decides to deflect, saying that she didn't do it for her phone and various other things.
You're a Karen at work, aren't
I
you?
want to speak to a manager.
I am a manager, ma'am.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay, we can walk you up, or I can
No,
call
you're
the
not
police.
gonna walk me up to my room and show me my phone
Ma'am,
to prove to you that I have a reservation.
Ma'am, you clearly stayed in the room past 5:30 last night.
Yeah, I did, because I thought I had another book.
You never booked another one, ma'am.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so there should
and
be
now
no
you want me to show you proof?
Yes, so I can see it, because it's not in my system.
What if it's not in my phone?
How would it not?
How
if you
many
book another
hundreds of dollars
reservation?
do you want me to pay you to look at my phone, to go to my room and look at my phone?
Ma'am, you
Doesn't
paid
that sound a
$75
little bit-
yesterday.
Yeah.
To stay until 5:30. You did not leave at 5:30, and you did not make another reservation.
I did make a reservation. That's
what I'm
you're
saying. All you
pushing
have
me
to
on.
do is show
You're
me the
saying-
reservation, ma'am. All I'm asking is
But
for
you're
you to show
saying
me
you're
the
gonna
confirmation
walk
number.
me to my room to have proof in my
Yes,
phone.
because if I don't see
First
the
of all,
proof, I
my
can't
phone
allow you to
isn't
stay
even
in that
on.
room. There's internet, ma'am. All you have to do is connect to the Wi-Fi.
All right, let's go. Let's
Okay.
go. I tried to come down here to smoke a cigarette, but is this funny to you?
Am I laughing? I'm not laughing, ma'am.
I came out to smoke a cigarette, and now you're saying, get out of our hotel and provide me money.
I didn't say that at all.
She didn't
say that.
That's what you're insinuating. You're going to
That's
go to my
not.
room
I'm making
to
sure.
show proof.
I'm making sure that you actually made a reservation, because I already caught you in one lie when you said that you spoke with a woman here. There's no other woman besides me that worked yesterday.
I did speak with a woman.
You couldn't have yesterday afternoon spoke with a woman, ma'am. That's impossible.
You want to go to my room and look for proof?
I'm not looking for proof. All I said was show me the reservation confirmation number. that you made it. You just said that
phone?
you said that you booked it on your phone. All you have to do is show me the email confirmation number so I can pull it up in the system and see where the reservation is, because I don't see it. But if I don't see proof of a new reservation and there's not one in my system, then I can't allow you to stay in that room, ma'am.
So, okay, so now you're telling me that you're not going to allow me to stay in the room.
If I don't have proof that you made another reservation to be in that room,
Yep.
then yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you need to call somebody.
Call.
No. Call.
I'm not going to call nobody because I'm the manager, ma'am.
Yeah, you do. You're not going to tell me you're going up to my room and showing me proof.
Ma'am,
No.
if you made a reservation,
No.
it shouldn't
No.
be that hard for you to give me the confirmation number.
No.
Yeah, because that's what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call the police to escort you out, ma'am.
Okay.
That's fine. Because I can open the door so that you can get your things, but the police will come and escort
No,
you
you're not
out.
even giving me that option. You're being like crazy.
How am I being? Ma'am,
You're like, you're not staying another night.
Ma'am.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm talking to you as calm as I can be. All I did was ask for proof of the reservation.
You're being crazy.
How?
You're telling me that I have to get out of my room right now?
I didn't say, right? Do you have proof of the reservation, ma'am? That's all I said.
I don't know. You can go look at my phone. You can search. Do whatever you want to do.
Ma'am, search for what? All you have to do is pull it up.
My phone isn't on. Just go.
It's
go to
just
my
connected
room.
to the
Just
internet.
Go to my room. That's fine. I need to have a cigarette. If you want to go search my room, you can.
I'm not searching your room, ma'am. All I need you to do is grab your phone and show me your confirmation number.
It's not on. My phone is on. So let's go.
So, ma'am, how did you book the reservation? You just said you booked it through your phone.
Yeah, I did it last
Okay,
night.
so
Yeah.
all you have to do is show me the confirmation email that was sent to you. That's
Okay.
it.
If it's on there, that's fine.
It should be in your email, ma'am.
Okay.
How the fuck
Does this person work here?
Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going outside real quick. You can go to my room and go search your.
I'm 99.9% sure there was probably a way easier way of handling this entire situation than to just stay another night without actually paying for it. Like, if you needed to stay a few extra days because for some reason something came up that requires you to stay around a little bit longer, I'm sure if you went to the hotel lobby the day beforehand, before your checkout time, like, hey, something's come up, I need to stay around for a few more days, is there any way I could just pay to stay a few more nights in the hotel? I'm sure they would have easily organized that for you and you would have had no problem. You may have had to switch rooms depending on things, especially considering how you managed to stay overnight and no one else went into that room and other things on those lines. Like, it seems like that they weren't a booked out hotel, but you could have actually asked and, hey, point out like, something's come up, I need to stick around a little longer, can you help me just stay a few more days? Like, just do something instead of what you did, because that ain't right.